Mary King reporting. Okay, goodbye sunshine, temperatures in the 70s, at least for the time being. We got a whole bunch of cold, wet weather in store this week.
With that, joining us now with more on what's become a first alert filled week is meteorologist Lisa Villegas.
So, Lisa, give us a timeline.
Just get ready for it all day long. For tomorrow and a Wednesday and Thursday morning. Now, here's what we can expect for the week ahead. We've got a lot of first alerts. For tomorrow, I want to point out in the morning, we are expecting a wintry mix, especially further north. Now, if you're up in the mountains, this is where I'm more concerned about the potential of ice accumulation and more of this snow accumulation. Now, highlighting the pink for Ashe County, winter storm warning in effect. For those in the purple, this is where we have a winter weather advisory beginning tomorrow. So that's where we have to watch out for the potential in purple. Up to potentially about 0.2 of an inch of ice accumulation. Those may be in the pink. We're talking maybe up to 4 inches of snow. And then with that ice accumulation up in our mountain communities, could see up to about 1/2 inch. So that could cause the potential for some power outages. So check in with your loved ones tomorrow as we fast forward after midnight, starting to see some of that snow rolling into our forecast, transitioning potentially into some wintry mix. Now, tomorrow morning, fairly quiet, maybe a spotty shower too. Worst case scenario, maybe a little freezing rain and some wintry mix happening early in the morning. I don't think this is going to prevent you from getting out on the roadways. I do think we're going to see some significant melting as we lift up towards the north right around 12 o'clock. You can still see a lot of this precipitation very isolated, but it does intensify, and that's going to take place later on the afternoon on that commute home, so it will be different. Keep this in mind. Expect some delays on that commute home only because we're going to see low visibilities, ponding on the roadways. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be anticipating that. Up in our mountain communities, take a look at all that pink, that wintry mix. Yeah, that's going to be ongoing, and that's where we have to watch out for the potential of that accumulation, especially overnight through around 10 o'clock. And you can see all of that precipitation ongoing until we get into Wednesday morning, similar to tomorrow, kind of quiet in the morning and then ramping up. Now, through the work week, we are expecting the potential of around 1 to 2 inches of accumulation in this lighter green. Darker green, that's where we're going to see around 2 to 3 inches of accumulation. So this is going to be significant. Luckily, it's over a span of a few days. So when it comes to the potential for flooding, I don't necessarily see that. Some ponding on the roadways or areas that are prone to flooding, especially with some heavy downpours. Yeah, be aware of that. Now, rain chances, yeah, they're going to continue 100% tomorrow into Wednesday, 70% Thursday. Still first alerts, especially that morning. We're also going to see the return of some widespread rain at times and some scattered activity Saturday and Sunday as we get ready for more activity. Now, for tomorrow, high temperatures. I mean, this is going to be one of the coldest mornings here throughout the week. 41 degrees expected for that high temperature. That is it. And if you remember, we're waking up to a temperature of only 37, so not a big increase in those numbers. Wednesday similar, but a little improvement in a Wednesday. And the good news up in our mountain communities, especially that afternoon, we also see that improvement. So some melting will begin to take place. And even better news, Thursday afternoon, we start to see some clearing as those temperatures now begin to warm up into the mid 60s. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. I want to give you some time to absorb this. First alert in place tomorrow. Kind of broke that down as we head into Wednesday, also getting ready for some widespread rain, especially throughout the afternoon and evening. High temperatures only peaking in the mid 40s. You'll notice upper 30s up in our mountain communities because tomorrow only expecting a high of around 32 degrees. Now, as we head into Thursday, obviously a big improvement, warming up, a lot of melting taking place up in the mountains, highs in the 50s, mid 60s in the afternoon as we begin to clear out. And then we'll also remain fairly dry just in time for Valentine's Day. If you're making any plans that evening, temperatures, it will be chilly. The good news is we will remain dry until we head back into the weekend. And that is a look. What we can expect. We'll be right back after this.